The public a service tomorrow by not cooking, so you don't have to worry about fires in the neighborhood. I'm staying right here.
Well, you're busy anyways with the weather.
Yes, so. Lots of weather to talk about. And if you are not at your destination yet, a lot to consider if you have to travel across our mountain passes. Many of you have asked about the Coast Range. Will I see any snow on some of those coastal passes? The short answer is no. You may see it falling, but you're not likely to see it sticking because we're not going to get that cold. However, let me step out of the picture here. Look at all these watches and warnings. Much of this going into effect starting tomorrow, with the exception of the air stagnation advisory. That's been in effect for the last few days from the Dalles out to La Grande. This continues through tomorrow about noon, and then we'll start to see that air mix out a little bit more so and give you some relief, because air quality has been ranging from unhealthy for sensitive groups over to moderate. Meanwhile, big winds, big snow starting tomorrow. Let's zero in on a couple locations though. Noticing if you're going to be heading out to Coos Bay, down through Florence, some really strong winds. This is where you'll find the strongest winds. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that high wind warning will be in effect. So what kind of speeds are we talking about? Gusts anywhere from 60 to 70 miles per hour are possible, but this won't be sustained speeds for the whole day. We're talking about the big rush of wind really coming through in the morning. However, that warning will remain in effect through the afternoon. Also, a winter storm warning in effect for the south end of the Cascades. So if you are going to be taking Willamette Pass 58 over the mountains, this is included in that winter storm warning. That goes into effect tomorrow about 7 o'clock in the morning and lasts through Friday morning. Let's put this map into motion. A whole bunch of rain and snow expected by the time we get to early tomorrow morning. But even this is considered relatively weak compared to what we should be expecting by Thursday evening, Friday. Look at this. Here we go. This is tomorrow just before noon. A lot of rain on the way. This is where we're going to pick up a lot of our totals. Noticing all these areas in red with really heavy rainfall rates. And that transitions over to snow as soon as it hits the Cascades. So snow levels dropping down to the passes by tomorrow night, and could lower even further by Friday morning to as low as about 3,000 or 3,500 feet. Now we're talking about snow for some of your routes out to eastern Oregon as well. Prairie City, Mitchell, Madras, you should be in good shape just dealing with some rain. But some of the heaviest precipitation will be coming through the south end of the state. So we're talking about snow totals as well. Who's going to see the most snow? Most likely areas to the south of Mount Hood and also to the north. We're going to show you that map here in just a second. Here's our front, the first one coming through as we speak. More rain on the way, pretty much right around Tillamook and up through Cannon Beach. Another system. We're really going to have a series of disturbances coming through, but this is what it looks like on satellite and radar imagery. So let's talk about those winds again, because it's not just the south end of the state that will be dealing with some strong gusts. Eugene up through Salem, anywhere from 35 to 45 miles per hour. Portland up to about 30 to 35. This is tomorrow at noon. And noticing there's the frontal passage coming right through. Watch it roll on through. And as it does, we'll see some strong winds too on the eastern slopes of the Cascades as well. Bend, Madras, anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour through Friday. But if you're thinking about Civil War on Friday, 1 o'clock, luckily, the winds shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now, if you're also thinking about Apple Cup, also happening Friday, 5:30, a temperature of only 36 degrees, Pullman, Washington, but a chance of showers, wind out of the southwest there. 7-day forecast looks like this. Here we go. Some wet turkeys tomorrow, but in all seriousness, your toughest travel is going to be tomorrow and Friday morning. By Friday evening, we're starting to taper off with those showers. Even Sunday, get a little bit of a break for some sunshine here and there, but then next Monday, we're right back to the rain.
Okay, that's the word on the weather, and Jennifer now has word on the traffic.
Yes, we